During the crisis evolving in Afghanistan, nations around the world have pledged to stand beside the refugees in crisis in Afghanistan. What is the United Nations doing in this situation? Hello and welcome to UPSC Polity View. Let's learn about the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, or UNAMA. The UNAMA is a UN specialist political mission established to assist the state and the people of Afghanistan in laying the foundations for sustainable peace and development. The UNAMA was established on 28 March 2002 by United Nations Security Council Resolution 1401. Its original mandate was to support the implementation of the Bonn Agreement, December 2001. Reviewed annually, this mandate has been altered over time to reflect the needs of the country and was extended for another year on 15 September 2020 by UN Security Council Resolution 2543. Resolution 2543 of 2020 calls for the UNAMA and the Special Representative of the Secretary General for Afghanistan within their mandate and in a manner consistent with Afghan sovereignty, leadership and ownership to continue their lead and coordinate international civilian efforts in full cooperation with the government of Afghanistan. The Security Council also recognized that the renewed mandate of Unama is in support of Afghanistan's full assumption of leadership and ownership in the security, governance and development areas consistent with the transformation decade 2015 to 2024 and with the understandings reached between Afghanistan and the international community in the international conferences in Kabul 2010, London 2010 and 2014, Bonn 2011, Tokyo 2012 and Brussels 2016, and the NATO summits held in Lisbon 2010, Chicago 2012, Wales 2014, Warsaw 2016 and Brussels 2017, Kabul 2018, and in Geneva 2018 and 2020. The United Nations has been involved in the region since 1946 when Afghanistan joined the General Assembly. Agencies such as UNICEF have been operating in Afghanistan since 1949. Let's learn about the structure of UNAMA, or the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan. The UNAMA's headquarters is in Kabul and it maintains a field presence across Afghanistan as well as liaison office in Pakistan and Iran. The mission has around 1164 staff, 770 Afghan nationals, 298 international staff and 68 UNVs. The mission has offices in Bamiyan, Faizabad, Gardez, Herat, Mazar-e-Sharif, Kabul, Kandahar, Kunduz, Maimana, Pulikhumri and Jalalabad. UNAMA is headed by the Special Representative of the Secretary General (SRSG) for Afghanistan, Deborah Lyons, who was appointed to the post in March 2020, replacing Tadamichi Yamamoto. 7 special representatives have preceded them: Lakhdar Brahimi, who served from October 2001 to January 2004, despite resigning from the post 2 years earlier; Jean Arnold, who held the post from February 2004 to February 2006, followed by Tom Koenigs, who held the post from March 2006 to December 2007, Kai Eid, who held the post from 2008 to 2010, Staffan de Mistura from 2010 to 2011, Jan Kubis from 2012 to 2014, Nicholas Haysom from 2014 to 2016, and Tadamichi Yamamoto from 2016 to 2020. Since 2008, and following a directive of the UN Secretary General, UNAMA is an integrated mission. This means that the Special Political Mission, all UN agencies, funds, and programs work in a multidimensional and integrated manner to better assist Afghanistan according to nationally defined priorities. The SRSG is responsible for all UN activities in the country and directly oversees the Security Section, Strategic Communication Service, Human Rights Section, and Peace and Reconciliation. The SRSG's Chief of Staff oversees UNAMA's field offices. 2 Deputy Special Representatives, that is DSRSG, oversee the main pillars of the mission. political and developmental issues. Included under these pillars are mission sections specializing in issues such as political analysis, reporting and outreach, and donor coordination, as well as the coordination of UN agencies, funds and programs. Let's look at the political affairs pillar of Unama. The political affairs pillar is led by Mette Knudsen, a deputy special representative responsible for supporting political outreach, conflict resolution and regional cooperation. The pillar includes the analysis and reporting, political affairs, rule of law, liaison offices in Islamabad and Tehran, gender unit and electoral support office. Let's learn about the development and humanitarian assistance pillar. This pillar is led by Ramiz Alakbarov, a deputy special representative focusing on development and humanitarian assistance. Unama's development pillar serves to further integrate development efforts in Afghanistan, especially in regard to capacity building and coordinating humanitarian assistance from international bodies. Alakbarov is also the UN Resident Coordinator for Afghanistan, responsible for the coordination of the work of the UN country team. 1 UN for Afghanistan. In 2016, the government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, that is GOIRA, launched the Afghanistan National Peace and Development Framework (ANPDF) to carry the country forward from 2017 to 2021. Unama and the United Nations agencies, funds and programs recognize the ANPDF and the development planning system that underpins it as a single coordinating structure for development assistance. It was updated in 2020. Afghanistan National Peace and Development Framework ANPDF-2 together with the Afghanistan Partnership Framework APF adopted at the 2020 Afghanistan Conference co-organized by the GOIRA, the Government of Finland and Unama. In 2021, a new UN Afghanistan Sustainable Development Framework is also jointly being developed. Thank you very much for listening on the United Nations Assistant Mission in Afghanistan, or Unama. For more such discussions, get the UPSC Practice app from the App Store.